Hi friends, in today's video I invited to draw and paint prawns with me in watercolors. This simple but interesting exercise will help you to understand how to mix colors, how to draw prawns, and how to enjoy your moment while painting in watercolors. This art tutorial is specifically created because it will help you to initiate in the upcoming art course where we will be drawing different seashells, we will be drawing fishes, jellyfishes, and so much more. So I invited to draw these prawns with me. For those of you who are for the first time here, my name is Alla, I'm a sketch illustrator and watercolorist. And from 2020, I'm an art teacher too. For this simple tutorial, you will need a watercolor paper A6 size, a pencil. I will be using my Kohinoor HB. You will need also an eraser. I will be using my kneadable eraser because it is not damaging the paper. I will also use my watercolor 36 pens white nights. You will need some water, a palette, a thin paintbrush. I will be using number 4 from Nova Synthetics Da Vinci. As well, in terms of colors, if you don't have so many colors, don't worry, we don't need so many. We will be using actually 2 or 3 colors. We will be using a yellow, addition red, that it is an orange color, and a red color. And we start with the drawing, with the sketching of the prawns. I really advise you that you do not press too much on the pencil drawing because later on you will have any way to erase, and that you don't damage the paper at the step when you are erasing it. Probably you have noticed that I started to draw like a half an oval and then an inside part with some space. And only after it I added some details because the details are super easy to add. I'm drawing 2 prawns, so one at the below part, the above part of the paper, and another at the below part of the paper. As well, I start with the drawing of a half an oval, and then I just go with the another half of an oval and adding some details. Super easy drawing. If still you feel like it is difficult and I'm going too fast, you can pause this video at any time and draw at your path. The drawing is done. I will take my kneadable eraser to erase the lines because in this way I don't want these to be clearly seen while applying the watercolors. When we apply watercolors, the color has to stay transparent, and my kneadable eraser is a perfect eraser because it erases the intensity of the drawing but not the drawing itself. I take some yellow color. Pay attention that I'm working with a thin paintbrush because a thin paintbrush it is easier to work on smaller surfaces. If the paper is bigger, you can obviously work with a bigger paintbrush. And I use yellow color as the base color for the prawns. I apply the yellow color all through the base of the prawns, so if you want you can add only on the highlights, but I really advise you to learn to work with glazing technique, and in this way you will understand better how to mix up the colors tried on the paper. following the second prawn with the same base color. I use a warm yellow color. Look what you have. If you have a cool color like cadmium yellow, then I advise you to add some ochre to make it warmer. For mixing colors, I took some tissue and red color and some ruby color and I started to mix it. If your orange color is very intense and it is reddish, you don't need to mix it with any red. The orange color is enough. Or if you wish, you can use even the red color straight away, because the yellow color will mix up with the second layer and will get another kind of red but orange color, and it will be really interesting. So what I do, I overlay this with this color and add the mid-tone on all the brown. I also leave in yellow color the highlights. It is really important thing, because in this way you will create this feeling and this vibe of yellow color and orange color. Because my yellow color has dried quickly, this and the second layer was really straight away and we see very strict lines. This is why I take some plain water on my paintbrush and remove the lines, these very visible lines, and I create this transition to stay smoothly. The same thing I apply on the same color I apply on the second prawn, and later on the same I will be using just water to erase these very visible transitions from one color to another, because we need to create those smoothly. We finished with the second layer on our prawns, and what I will do, I will take some English red. You can take any stronger red, you can add some brown color into your red color to create even darker red, and in this way to add last details. These last details indeed you can add with any dark color you wish. You can leave it this second layer, it will be enough, but if you want to create some interesting accents on your prawns, then you will need to add some darker red color. And look how beautiful it creates these transitions from yellow to orange and to dark red color. Each time we apply less and less color on our work, but with more intensity. In this way we leave the work to stay transparent, we create the glazing technique, and at the same way we create interesting vibration for our works. adding some last details with red. And now for the eye, I will be using some Payne's gray color. You can use black color. It is important that you take more color and less water. In this way it will be just easier. For the example, for the first prawn, when I added this small dot, I forgot to leave some white space. In this way you can create some highlight on the eye. On the second prawn it worked better for me because I just didn't forget about adding it. And that's it. Dear friends, I hope you enjoyed drawing and painting with me these beautiful prawns. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me and leave a comment down below. I will be super happy to answer all of your questions. As well, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, as in the next video I will be sharing with you how to paint a beautiful bookmark in watercolors with fish illustration. Very easy but yet very summarish and interesting work to do with me. And if it is your first time here on my YouTube channel, I also invite you to watch my previous videos here on my channel, where I share how to paint shells and as well how I share with you other tricks and tips on painting in watercolors. So thank you for watching. Until the next time, bye.